Hi everyone, I'm Josh from Salsita. In this video, we'll talk about complex domain logic and how it's applied in the AWR configurator. This kind of logic is especially important for products that have a lot of technical rules behind them. Things like railing systems, stair balustrades, modular structures, or any setup where parts need to follow precise engineering constraints. Here we have a complex site, a very long side, sharp angles, and stairs connected at different angles. This is a great example of where the rules engine does the heavy lifting. Placing posts, handrails, and the many parts that make up a balustrade can be pretty complex. Our logic automates those decisions. So instead of figuring out the engineering rules yourself, the configurator applies them automatically while you design. In the next step, you'll see what that means in practice. First, on very long sides, you need mid-posts. That also means fixing systems must connect to those posts. A single cable run can't span the entire side. The wire needs to be split and terminated correctly on the mid-post, so you end up with two runs rather than one unrealistic long one. The configurator handles this for you, and the design always reflects what's actually buildable. Different fixing system models handle this differently, so their position and rendering change accordingly. At sharp angles, we need two end posts. The rule engine determines which exact parts are placed in those positions based on the geometry and selected components. Material systems also matter. For example, switching from round stainless to square stainless, or to square aluminum, changes the families of parts we use, such as ends and tops. If I change from round to square stainless, you'll see those parts update to the correct square variants. Square aluminum will differ again. This ensures every configuration stays consistent with the chosen material system without manual adjustments. Stairs introduce additional adapters and constraints. For instance, we have an adapter angled downward for certain stair configurations. That depends on the handrail type, round versus square, and the parts are positioned slightly differently to meet engineering rules. The same is true for fixing systems on stairs. They attach under the proper angle, and depending on the model, they may or may not include adapters. Different models behave differently by design, and the configurator reflects that. This means you can focus on the layout and styling, while the configurator takes care of all the technical accuracy in the background. All of these rules, mid-posts on long sides, dual-end posts at sharp angles, material-specific part families, stair adapters, and angled terminations, are handled automatically. The goal is to give you accurate visuals and a correct bill of materials without any manual CAD work. It removes a huge amount of manual checking and ensures every configuration stays realistic and production-ready. That's the core of the complex business logic in AWR. The rules engine keeps every design accurate, no matter how complex the layout gets, so you can move from concept to quote without worrying about technical mistakes. If you want to see more, check out the other AWR videos. We have a full walkthrough and separate feature breakdowns that dive deeper into how everything works.